Welcome to tonight's school board meeting, August 27th, 2025. I'd like to bring this meeting to order. You call the roll.
Mr. Davis.
Here.
Mr. Bowser.
Here.
Mr. Hostetler.
Here.
Pat.
Here.
Mrs. McGraw.
Here. Shall stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the United States and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Is there a motion to approve the meeting agenda?
So moved. Second.
Mr. Davis.
Yes.
Mr. Bowser.
Yes.
Mr. Hostetler.
Yes.
Mrs. Pat. And Mrs. McGraw.
Yes. Next is the approval of the minutes from our regular meeting on July 16th, 2025, and then our special meeting on August 14th, 2025.
Do we need to divide those since a couple of board members had to leave the meeting earlier now?
Because they left early.
Yes.
At the special meeting.
Yeah, during the facilities tour.
Not,
I'm not sure.
There was no business covered. It was just,
Okay.
just making sure.
Is there a motion to approve?
Same. Second.
Call.
Mr. Davis. Mr. Bowser.
Yes.
Mr. Hostetler.
Yes.
Pat.
Yes.
And Mrs. McGraw.
Yes. The next portion is district updates.
I just have one update this month, and it's our annual food service statement that I must read. And it's just a reminder, we're required to read this at a board meeting in open session prior to September 30th of each year. So the food service statement, Coventry Local Schools is in compliance with Ohio Revised Code 3313.814, which is the standards governing types of foods and beverages sold on school premises. Registered dietitian Mark Vindus plans all menus and oversees the purchase of all a la carte and vending items to ensure that not only do they comply with Ohio Revised Code 3313.814, but they meet the highest standards set forth by the USDA. Our goal in food service is to always provide foods that are not only healthy, but great tasting and appealing to our students and staff at Coventry.
Tasting.
So there's our statement, and we do not have any special guests this month. Our Ed spotlights will start next month.
Thank you so much. But the next portion of the meeting is for citizen participation. We have two right here. Just want to make sure that you guys are aware of our policy according to public participation. Each person is allotted 3 minutes to speak. And this is a time for us to listen. We don't necessarily need to respond back to you because this is a time for us to, hear what you have to say. And then we can follow up with you at another time afterwards. So the first person that gave me their paper was Anthony Phillips. You have 3 minutes.
Well, good evening, members of the school board. My name is Anthony Phillips, a lifelong resident of Coventry, as well as Christine. We're alumni and most importantly, concerned parents. We have one child that has graduated from Coventry and one that is still attending here. The concerns that I'm going to bring up tonight are based on our own research as well as conversations we've had within the community. We believe these to be a true reflection of our concerns. I'm here to talk about a series of financial decisions that seem completely out of touch with our district's priorities. Last year, our district took in over 13 million in taxes. The money is meant for one thing, our children, yet we are seeing a disturbing pattern of mismanagement and misplaced spending. Let us start with the treasurer's recent contract, which is a major concern. It includes a raise that is higher than what our teachers have received, And this is especially striking because her salary is already the highest among surrounding districts. The contract also contains a clause for a large payout of unused sick time. The fact that this was approved raises serious questions about the transparency and objectivity of this board's decisions, particularly given the close relationship between the treasurer and the president. Furthermore, it's come to our attention that the school board president has been directly contacting residents, pressuring them to remove social media posts and comments about these issues. This is a form of intimidation and a clear attempt to silence public discourse. We must ask, what is she afraid of? Transparency is not optional. It's a fundamental requirement of public office. The contrast between administrative compensation and that of our teachers and staff, support staff, is simply unacceptable. Our teachers are among the lowest paid in Summit County and have been through many pay freezes. Why then does our district have the highest paid treasurer? We believe her salary should fall in line with that of the teachers. Meanwhile, the treasurer wants to add a fourth employee to her office. We are not replacing teachers when they leave or retire. If the district cannot afford to replace them, it certainly cannot afford another financial assistant. To make this even more concerning, the treasurer has handpicked the individual for this position, which further erodes confidence in a fair and transparent process. Parents and teachers are standing together, united in a clear no to another position to the office. To add insult to injury, the office has reportedly already purchased over $2,000 in new furniture for this unapproved position. We must ask who authorized this and why was it approved when our teachers often must go without or use old outdated equipment. The government has cut special education funding, yet you are making cuts to those programs and think it is a good idea to add another administrative position. It's also unacceptable that our sports teams must continuously fundraise for basic uniforms and safety equipment while the board is authorizing these expenses.
You've reached 3 minutes, please. Thank you for your comment. The next person is Amanda.
Thank you for that spot, what I was gonna say too, but yeah, wanna know why wasn't the support staff notified of a pay decrease due to a clerical error in the treasurer's office? They should have been notified, and they're paying the price today with their pay cuts. Just bullcrap. Who checks the treasurer's spending and signs the okay to spend? Are you aware of the office furniture, like you pointed out? Why does it take 4 people to do one person's job? What are the qualifications of the individual running for the district's finances? Why are gag orders placed on teachers and whoever else? Who pays the attorney fees for these legal actions? The district is very small, smaller than our surrounding ones, and the teachers do with very little and zero additional help. How can the board justify hiring another assistant to the treasurer? And when are the minutes posted? I didn't see them this morning from the last meeting. The treasurer gets 100% of her sick days and 3.5% raise every year for the next 5 years. The teacher about half. 3% raise. They get a quarter of their sick days paid up to 160 days. Wow. It's 40 days. Treasurer gets over 300 fully paid. And I don't know why you can't answer these questions. You just, I think it's very unjust.
Thank you for your comments. Next section is usually board comments for. This is the statement that we're going to say at this moment. Thank you all for being here tonight. We know the situation is frustrating for everyone and we share in that frustration. Together, we'll work through the challenges and come out as a stronger district. We truly appreciate every one of you and all that you do for our school. Thank you so much. We will go on with the next portion of our meeting, which is superintendent.
Superintendent recommendations, item number one, certified personnel, A recommendations. Number one, long-term substitutes. It's recommended the board employ the following as long-term substitute for the 25-26 school year at a rate of $100 per teacher workday. When students are at school learning, long-term substitutes will report to their respective buildings to cover classrooms or to assist where needed. Long-term substitutes will not be utilized when students are in remote learning. Long-term substitute pay is based on actual days worked. So that's Mrs. Crawford, Mr. Savoy, Mr. Knatzer, and Mrs. Gale. Number two, rescind coaching supplemental. It's recommended the board rescind the following coaching supplemental contract approved at the June 18th, 2025 Board of Education meeting, and that's for Mr. Gasser as a football assistant coach. And number three, supplemental coaching contracts 2025-2026. It's recommended the board grant or reissue the following supplemental coaching contracts for the 25-26 school year, noting that non-staff contracts are contingent upon receipt of a clear record of the required background check. And that's for Mr. Dudley as an assistant golf coach. I'd like to note that it's been a number of years since we've had enough golfers to have a junior varsity team. So we have enough this year to have both varsity and junior varsity, which is a feather in our hat that we have that many students who want to participate in golf. And then Mr. Shire as football assistant coach. And those are all of the items under personnel certified.
Is there a recommendation to approve? Is there a motion to approve these recommendations?
Second.
Any discussion? Call the roll.
Mr. Davis.
Yes.
Mr. Bowser.
Yes.
Mr. Hostetler.
Yes.
Mrs. Pat.
Yes.
And Mrs. McGraw.
Yes.
Number two, personnel classified. Number one, stipend. It's recommended the board approve the following CMS school crossing guard stipends. That'll be for Mrs. Phillips, who will take the AM shift, and Ms. Magulik, who will take the PM shift. Number two is resignation. It's recommended the board approve the resignation of the following employees. Mrs. Bokar, Mrs. Harvey, Mrs. Carora, Mr. Basinger, and Ms. Thacker. Number three is substitute. It's recommended the board add the following to the approved classified substitute list. Number four is employment. It's recommended the board approve the following for the position indicated effective with the beginning of the 2025-26 school year. That's Ms. Basinger as our 8-hour CMS attendant secretary. Mr. Russo is our 3-hour CES lunch recess assistant. Ms. Smith is our 2.5-hour CES lunch recess assistant. Ms. Sturchy is our 2.5-hour CES lunch recess assistant. And Mr. Buzelli as our 4-hour custodial helper float. You'll remember Mr. Buzelli had resigned a while back to help with some family coverages. And his family situations have changed, so we're excited to have him back because he's a very strong worker. And those are all of the items under personnel classified.
Is there a motion to approve these recommendations?
So moved.
Second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Mr. Davis.
Yes.
Bowser.
Yeah.
Mr. Hostetler.
Yes.
Pat.
Yes.
And Mrs. McGraw.
Yes.
Number three, other business items, A, recommendations. Number one is a contract with Massillon City Schools. It's recommended the board approve the contract with Massillon City Schools to educate a Coventry resident student with an IEP for the 25-26 school year. The tuition cost will be $31,150, noting the student resides in a group home within the Massillon City School District. Number two is a contract with Cross Thread Solutions. It's recommended that the board approve the contract with Cross Thread Solutions for the 25-26 school year for language translation and interpretation services. This contract is for an as-needed basis to use for students who receive English as a second language service and qualify for translation, as well as for parents attending meetings so that they can actively participate in the meeting. There's not regular schedules for their services. Specific rates are listed in the contract by tiers. Tiers represent the different languages they offer. Just to note, we have a number of students that have languages that are not common for us to cover. So we use this company to help with the languages that we don't have any other resources to help the parents access education. Number 3 is agreement with Edmentum. It's recommended the board approve the sales agreement with Apex Learning for the 25-26 school year at a cost of $17,082.50. Number 4 is agreement with No Red Inc. It is recommended the board approve renewal of the sales agreement with No Red Link for the 25-26 school year at a cost of $2,250. Number 5, Title III Consortium, Summit County Educational Service Center. It's recommended the board approve the agreement with the Summit ESC to join the Title III Consortium for the 25-26 school year. Districts that receive less than $10,000 in funding must join a consortium to receive any funding for this grant. Coventry will receive $2,348.67 to support our English as a second language learners. Number 6 is bus stops. It's recommended the board authorize the superintendent to establish, designate, and or relocate the subsequent school bus stops for the 25-26 school year. And just noting that's a yearly requirement. Number 7 is course of study. It's recommended the board approve the course of study for the 25-26 school year. Courses of study are based on the Ohio Learning Standards, which are outlined on the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce's website. Number 8 is breakfast programs. It's recommended that the board approve the continuation of the breakfast program at all buildings for the 25-26 school year. Number 9 is 2025-26 student fees. It's recommended the board approve the updated 25-26 student fees per Exhibit S1. Noting that the only change is a $10 fee for our new AQR program, which is stands for Advanced Qualitative Reasoning, which is a program that we adopted for this school year as a way to try to increase our Algebra 2 scores. And this program takes a hands-on and lab type approach to teaching math. Our teacher that was trained is excited about it, so we're hoping to see some improvement in our math scores. And number 10, student handbook for CHS. It's recommended the board approve the updated student handbook for CHS for the 25-26 school year per Exhibit S2. And the change in the handbook was to bring the handbook into alignment with state law that requires the banning of cell phones from the first bell to the last bell. Number 11, deletion of inventory, Pupil Services Department. It's recommended that the board approve the following deletion of inventory from St. Francis to sales. And all of those items are listed in the chart. Number 12 is accept donation. It's recommended the board accept the donation for the 25-26 school year in the amount of $5,000 for the high school weight room, and that's from the Ducks of Portage Lakes. Number 13 is a CMS Washington, D.C. Gettysburg trip. It's recommended the board approve the following trip for Coventry Middle School, Washington, D.C. Gettysburg, May 18th through the 20th, 2026. And just noting this is 100% parent funded. And those are all of the items under other business.
Is there a motion to approve these recommendations?
So moved.
Discussion?
$5,000 donation is awesome. So thank you to the Portage Lakes Ducks. It's great.
They're great partners. They do a lot for us.
Yeah.
What is the program No Red Ink?
It's a program to help students revise their written work without, I don't know what it says, so they can go in and keep revising it and getting feedback through the teacher and through the program.
Does the high school get it too?
The high school is where it's predominantly
Oh,
used.
this one says middle school. The thing says middle school. I mean, the invoice.
It's based on the teachers that use it.
Oh, okay.
On the cross thread, are those all resident students?
Yes, we typically, I would have to double check, but I believe they are all resident students. I'll double check to make sure we've adequately on that, just to be sure.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Call the roll.
Mr. Davis.
Yes.
Mr. Bowser.
Yes.
Mr. Hostetler.
Yes.
Mrs. Pat
Yes.
and Mrs. McGraw.
Yes.
Under treasurer's recommendations this evening, just one financial item. It is recommended that the board approve the POs over 5,000 per exhibit T1.
Is there a motion to approve this recommendation? Second. Please. Any sorry, discussion? Just noting that there is a middle school football uniform item on here for $5,750. Awesome. Any other discussion? Sure, let's. Thank you. Call roll.
Mr. Davis.
Yes.
Mr. Bowser.
Yes.
Mr. Hostetler.
Yes.
Gab.
Yes.
And Mrs. McGraw.
Yes. The next section is Board of Education recommendations. There are two. The first one is impracticality of transportation. It's recommended that the board approve the resolution confirming the impracticality of transportation for Exhibit 1B. And the second one is mediation services. It's recommended that the board approve the agreement with Path Forward Dispute Resolution Services for the purposes of collective bargaining mediation. Is there a motion to approve these recommendations?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
I do have one question about the mediation services. So we can approve it, but this is for collective bargaining. And so do we also have to have buy-in from the groups we'd be bargaining with for the same position?
Yes, we're approving this as a potential option to help with issues in collective bargaining. If we can resolve it without using it, then we won't incur those costs. But if we can't, then we do need agreement between both management and the union
To use this guy.
Yes.
Okay, and so that is not like agreed upon yet, but this is just kind of preemptively just setting it in place.
They were discussing it tonight, so we wanted to make sure that if they did agree that we could move forward if we needed to.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Anyone?
Mr. Davis.
Yes.
Mr. Bowser.
Yes.
Mr. Hostetler.
Yes.
Gab.
Yes.
And Mrs. McGraw.
Yes. Okay, at this time, we will be entering into executive session for the purpose of deliberations only. No action will be taken during an executive session. The reason for this meeting, executive session may include Number 4, preparing for conducting, reviewing negotiations or bargaining sessions with employees. Is there a motion to enter into executive session?
Second.
Mr. Davis.
Yes.
Mr. Bowser.
Yes.
Mr. Hostetler.
Yes.
Gab.
Yes.
And Mrs. McGraw.
Yes.
And there will be no action after the executive session, correct?
There's no action after executive session. Not adjourning yet, so we will just be going to executive session. But, correct.